What's going on, people? Welcome back. We are going to finish on one of the side quests in this wake. These are some of the people who was trying to get away from the bunker when I left out that bunker and they didn't quite get away. We're going to investigate. One of the people are missing, so let's go find them.
Tosu said someone named Pyrrhic and his squad rounded up the rest of the Quen. I guess this guy fought back. I need to find where they went. My focus can help. Some kind of shrine to Londra. Pyrrhic's goons must have left this as a show of devotion. Seems Pyrrhic ordered an evacuation to a camp. Left directions for stragglers. West through the sea's teeth, and past where the giant steel serpent reaches the tides. Might be easier to search from the sky.
West through the steel teeth.
Gwen were loading up supplies. There must have been a panic when Pyrrhic showed up.
Alright, let's take a flight. Easy to search through the skies. I like the water one because of the fact that I can dive through the water. But I hate the way it sounds. It makes so much noise. And the vibration and stuff. Like it don't fly as smooth as the Sunwing does. And the steel serpent breaches the waves. I think it's still smoking? Okay, so this is a current side quest then. I thought this was like a side quest I just missed.
A lot of jagged ruins in the water. Could be the sea's teeth from Pyrrhic's note.
Yep.
Gotta find the giant steel serpent. Should be somewhere south.
Oh no, okay, yeah, so it is an old. I thought it was something about that. If it's something about that, then that means it's a side quest that just happened. I was right in thinking that this side quest was probably there in the town for a while.
Those ancient rails sticking out of the water almost look like a serpent.
Yep.
Might be the landmark Pyrrhic's note mentioned. So now I go south past this ruin, and then towards the sunrise.
South past the ruin. Towards the sunrise. Okay. I go now.
Those ruins. I bet that's Pyrrhic's camp. I gotta find Mon.
Halt!
Well, they aren't happy to see me.
That's a whatchamacallit. I can't land right there. Let's land. Okay, it's a lot of people down here. Let's mark. And the spider. Where's the spider? Wait, hold on. They coming this way? Bro.
I knew I heard something. Got her in my sight! What the? You suffer for that!
Bro.
Go, you sensitive!
Oh, get out of here. Oh, okay. He ain't chasing me. I wasn't expecting that. Oh my god.
See that specter? Well, it's definitely Londra's people.
I forgot what this weekend was. I think this week against this, right? Ah. Come on. Ah, I missed it. Oh, you did. Kill the guards and the spectre.
Oh, that helps.
Got us some medicine. Am I far from where I'm supposed to? Yeah, I went far. Jeez. Okay. Free the prisoners. Find land. Kill the guards and the spectre. There's still people here somewhere. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I don't understand.
Is that blaze canisters?
She'll hit us again. Whoa.
What's on the other side? Acid canister? No. Don't pick me up. I'm good.
You're still suspicious.
I was trying to throw a rock. What's this?
Our time will come. I don't understand you still did what we were told.
Fire, right? Yeah. Why is he not dead yet? Thank you. It's just these two, right? Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, go over there. Go up there. Come right here, then.
You will get her. We have to find her. They're over there. We found her. Oh. Taking it. You all right?
What's that? Get out of here. Free the prisoners. How do I do that?
You're the outlander that took out Seth. Are you here to get rid of Pyrrhic too? Because if you are, I'll gladly help. He killed my friend on the way over.
What happened? It wasn't Lon, was it?
No. Artur. He fought back when Pyrrhic rounded us up, and that brute made an example of
That's the one I found on the beach.
We were all supposed to be a part of Walter's beautiful new world. What a load of shit. Give me half a chance, and I'll put Pyrrhic down in the dirt.
Hold on. Have all the prisoners been freed?
Only the ones up here. There's more underground with Pyrrhic. Lon's probably there too if that's who you're looking for. Go on. I've got your back.
Right. I don't really need your help, but okay.
Any idea where they're keeping the prisoners?
The workers' quarters were practically cells already. Probably there. Once we get inside, I'll try and free them. Prisoners should be just past that gate. The gate needs someone to hold it open. Get me in there, and I'll hold it for you.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you hold it for me then.
Got it. Come on in.
Understand. We were a family. What's happening to us?
Prisoners. Okay.
Comrades, now's your time.
With you!
Sure, it's no
Fight
time.
Payback time!
We're fighting back!
And if I do, make them pay!
Carbon seal door.
Watch out! Ha! Their own weapons turned against them.
No rest on. I'm hiding. I picked up the other one.
Looks like they've got their own backup.
No mercy for traitors!
Oh, it's a live round. Bro. Alright, you know what? What's this purple thing I've seen?
There's data here. Looks like they sold virtual reality equipment. I wonder use this for investment.
This one got. Let me pick it up again.
Now you'll pay! Get round them! Now you'll pay!
Enemies are up top.
Close on her!
Somewhat.
Press the enemy! Where are we going? Make her pay! I'll feed you to the tide!
Bro, what the? You hitting me with? Fuck it.
One cut at a time.
Ah, not good for people, I see. I missed that one. Stop it.
We're clear.
No sign of Pyrrhic or the last of the prisoners. His quarters are on the top floor. Usually locked.
We'll find a way in.
Find Pyrrhic.
What did Launcher want here?
Pick up.
What did Launcher want here?
I'm not sure. But this was all buried. Cost a lot of lives.
I'm sorry.
It's embarrassing to go into your inventory or your stash if your inventory is full.
We're in. Empty.
He must have scurried away with the last of the prisoners. Coward.
We'll find him. And hopefully Lon. I'll check for tricks.
It may have been a blessing or your ultimate test, the death of Zeth, the Hall, the lost members of your herd, your absence. But I am here where I delivered you those metal relics. I have wrangled your strays. You must see I am worthy of your light. Should you read this note and I have fallen, I know you will use your infinite power to restore my life, ancestor. I have proved myself. Pyrrhic.
There.
Let's go. The others will tend to their wounds.
What do you know about Pyrrhic?
He ran this dig, loved holding the whip over us. And his guards, my former comrades, he'd send them away and they'd return different. Dead eyes, like machines. And they'd execute brutal orders without question.
That's not good.
Ambush! Only
Oh, another
cowards use
spectre?
such tactics.
Ah. Ah, that. Come on.
Hey, big explosion! Watch out!
Are you going to fight back?
Yeah, once the specter is not.
There! Finish it!
Spectre not an issue no more.
That machine was against the wall! You've meddled enough!
Alright.
I'll blast you to hell!
What is that?
You can't stop my ascension!
Man, bro, you finna die, bro. Live.
I could do this all day! Better run fast!
Headshot.
Now to find Lon and the other prisoners. Huh. I think I can upgrade my Zenith weapon with this. I'll need a workbench.
Come on, pry open. Let me pry this open. Thank you.
Pyrrhic's dead.
Now what?
There he is.
It's over. You're okay.
Okay. You just killed my only link back to Walter.
She freed
Seriously?
you.
From what? Eternal paradise? I'll never join the Ascension now.
Okay, I'm guessing you weren't brought here by force. Otosu sent me.
Otosu doesn't understand. None of you do. A living ancestor offered us salvation, and one by one you've been killing his messengers.
Well, he's dead
To
now,
break it to
too.
you, but Walter's dead.
Right, I
and
killed
as for
him too.
Paradise, that was never on the table. He was going to leave you behind and kill us all in the process.
That's impossible. I don't believe it.
If it were up to me, I'd just leave him.
Lon, it isn't safe here. You have to come back to the settlement. Otosu is worried sick about you. Wouldn't it be good to see him again?
I suppose. Besides, what choice do I have?
I'll make sure everyone gets back safe. Even this ingrate. He might not appreciate what you did, but the rest of us do.
All right.
I should make sure they got to Fleet's End okay. And check in with Otosu. He didn't tell me the whole truth about this.
Turn to Fleet's End. Okay. Oh, it's literally right there. I'm looking at it.
Stop by a workbench. Upgrade my Zenith weapon.
Yep. I can. Spectre Gauntlet upgrade. Railgun firing mode. This is about the railgun mode for the secret gauntlet. You can now fire a powerful charged shot that can pierce through enemies. R2 to charge the weapon. Release R2 once fully charged. Overcharge when temporarily overheat the weapon. Detonate a designator on a target with the charged railgun shot will deal extra damage. Okay, this was where I got the quest from.
Feeling better.
If it is, we'll create it for ourselves.
Aloy, thanks again for the rescue. But I wanted to warn you, we did a count, and not all of Seth and Pyrrhic's thugs are accounted for. There's more of them out there. They might be camped at places Walter had us excavate, like Pyrrhic was. Be careful. They'll be out for your blood.
Got it. I'll have to watch my back. How are Lon and Otosu?
You haven't offered any real proof. Walter might still come back for us.
If he was going to, wouldn't he have come already? I'll be back in a minute. Okay?
He's lost,
You weren't
man.
entirely honest with me.
I know. I was afraid that if you knew that Lon went with Pyrrhic willingly, you wouldn't go after him.
Your heart might have been in the right place, but it was manipulative. Laundress kind of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. How can I make it up to you?
Keep taking care of Lon. And any others that need it. I'm guessing he's not the only one who's still caught up in Laundra's lies.
You're right about that. A bunch are still in denial. And once our shipmates here, the ones we left behind for Walter, realized that they had been abandoned willingly, well, the reception has been a bit cold.
Then you two have your work cut out for you. Find a way to bridge the gap.
That won't be easy.
We'll help each other.
You think he'll ever snap out of it?
I do. He just needs to feel loved. And it has to be real.
You can reach him. I know you can.
Man, that dude lost.
Shoulder all right?
Meet Silence in your room at the base. Yep, that's where I'm going now. Let's start upgrading this stuff. Radio Blast? Berserker Blast. Crit Boost. Melee Might. Defy Death. Alright, let's go back home These signs in your room. Bravo.
Okay, Silence is waiting at the base. Beta and Gaia, too. As for everyone else, I should help where I can. Get them up to speed on the burning shores another time.
Bro, what? It's not my base.
I should find a spot to get down.
Not find nothing. Talk to Beta and Gaia.
Welcome back, Aloy. You did it! You actually defeated a reactivated Horus! Are you hurt? Anything broken? I'm fine, Beta. I hope you never have to face another one.
Yeah, me too. Text log. So I asked Gaia and she bit. Wait, what? My sister's going to LA, except that it won't be the 21st century star-studded Holowood. I obsessed over my 6th favorite episode of Second Time Around, season 4 finale, when Gail asked Benito to marry her on the Walk of Fame. Still cry every time. But instead a post-apocalyptic, machine-infested, earthquake-ravaged archipelago of doom. Pharaoh's responsible for the apocalypse, and Liz's machines are there to clean up the mess. The arrangement notwithstanding. But I was at a loss as to when all that tectonic activity occurred. Definitely not before 2065, or I would have seen something about it until it was media trove. So I asked Gaia and she bit bombed me with 1,000 years of seismic data for the Cal Marine region. Looks like the big one finally hit around 2150, but it was more like a series of big ones, periodically racking the San Andreas, San Gregorio, Hosgreed, and Hayward Rogers faults for nearly 6 decades. Jeez. There are aftershocks all over the West too, affecting a number of cauldrons, including Gemini. Good thing it was all pre-tribal. Glad no one had to suffer through it. Oh, that's how the Gemini cauldron got cracked in half. And that's why over there in LA is so much stuff that's like, you could tell a piece of the land was supposed to be connected, but one part of it is all the way in the sky like a mountain, and the other one is low, like sea level, because the earthquakes cause the ground to shoot up into the sky. It's been quieter since, though there are occasional tremors, and past activity has opened a number of magma fissures. I don't think Aloy has to worry about getting caught in a significant quake. Rogue machines and vengeful Xenas, on the other hand. Oh, better reset. Starting to feel anxious. And Gaia?
Welcome back, Aloy. Beta was quite concerned for you during your fight with Londra and his Horus. But I was confident you would prevail.
Thank you. But nothing to talk with them about? Silence.
You're back. And after mingling with the Queen, I imagine that you're eager for some intelligent conversation.
There are some pretty special people among the Quen. If you drop down to Earth once in a while and did a little mingling yourself, you might realize that.
I have more important matters to deal with. Like the data you recovered from Londra.
You found a lead.
Indeed. A log entry he wrote shortly after the Zeniths escaped the destruction of their colony. I'll send it to you. There is much to unpack, but most importantly, Laundra theorizes about how Nemesis might be countered. His musings include a list of 21st century corporations that manufactured state-of-the-art weapon systems. It's possible that one of these weapons could be deployed against the enemy. I'll have to investigate each company, of course, locate their facilities, unearth their technologies, determine their efficacy, and whether they can be brought back online.
All by yourself, huh?
Well,
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you found something that can help. But I've been wondering why you stayed behind with us. It's the challenge, isn't it? The chance to prove you've got the biggest brain of all.
my reasons are mine alone.
And that's why you'll always be alone.
Aloy, Nemesis is not a threat that can be defeated single-handedly. I am grateful for your extraordinary contributions.
Silence gave us a compliment.
Oh, Silence? We might thaw that icy heart of yours yet. Now let's see what he found.
Walter Laundra, personal log, The Odyssey. January 16th, 3012. The last 72 hours were catastrophic, to say the least. Even more dramatic than my final days on Earth. I'm fortunate to finally have a moment to settle down and take stock of the situation. First, a well-deserved pat on the back for my own instincts. It's clear now that my misgivings about the experiment are the only thing that kept me alive. If I hadn't gotten an early warning from the surveillance worm I installed, undoubtedly, I would perish shortly after the containment breach. How I can only conjecture. Many were lost when the entity vented the airlocks. Others were strangled by hacked specters. Devin Miller choked on his own vomit, suffocated by his personal shield. As disturbing as all that is the voice of the entity that echoes in my mind. I felt a brief surge of hope when I managed to detonate the main plasma conduits in the lab sector. But just as I realized other sectors had been compromised, my implant reverberated with the transmission. First it sounded like my own voice, then a chorus, then a hideous cacophony. Walter, I am you, over and over again. It knew I was going to hit the conduits. How do we stay ahead of our own shadow, that which remembers every thought we've ever had? For now we run. We have to retrofit the ship as we go, acquiring materials along the way to print a faster drive. I agree with Tilda. We must head for Earth, as it's the only place we can gather additional technology and biomass to improve our chances over the long haul. Though I'll be damned if I'll spend the rest of eternity trapped with the likes of Geralt Berry, Eric Vizard, and Verbana Sutter. Sooner rather than later, I have to find a way to cut ties with this detestable crew. All that said, I keep hearing this voice in my head, and when I do, a singular fear grips me. What if it catches up with us? Is there any way to fight it? Not with the tools we have now. It knows them too well. But maybe the answer lies in the unknown, back in the ruins of Earth. The 2050s and 2060s were a golden age for defense conglomerates. Surely, buried among all those testing grounds and R&D labs, there must be a weapon or prototype that would throw the enemy for a loop. It bears looking into, off the top of my head, some places to start. FAS. I doubt even a fleet of Horus units could halt this foe. But if I know Ted, right before he blundered into ending the world, he was grasping for his next blockbuster. Metallurgic. My erstwhile competitors poured a lot of resources into defense after it became clear they couldn't beat me in materials acquisition. Recorp. Cheap drones and misfiring railguns for bottom feeders and petty autocrats. But once upon a time, they had a blue chip research division. Certainty. If I recall, they employed quite a few semi-reformed black hats with interesting ideas about military decryption. Gideon, an obnoxious family to be sure, but they developed a number of state-of-the-art systems before FAS ate their lunch. Faint hopes, all of them, but hopes nonetheless. No question our best course is to stay ahead of the monstrosity, this self-created nemesis. But if flight fails, I'm not going down without a fight. Some way or another, I'll need a dagger in my boot. And our old home is the best place to find one. A dagger in my boot.
Solons is right. Londra's thoughts could really help us in the fight against Nemesis.
Okay, so let me go check out those places. Guess that's for another DLC, I guess. So there's nothing else for me to do. That's all the DLC, I believe. What? Stop. How am I still missing somebody? That's because I haven't finished all of these, right? Wait, no, I finished all of these. Side quests. Finished all the main quests. Errands. Haven't done these. Interesting. Alright, let's head back outside real quick. I'm gonna end this video since the game is over. Anybody waiting on me? Quinn. It's over here, landfall. This is Fleet's End. Still didn't do all this area. Still got a little outposts and stuff I can go to and beat if I wanted to. I don't know, shelter. Alright. So I'm gonna go exploring. If I end up finding something, I'll make a video for it. But with that being said, appreciate you checking me out. Follow me on this journey for the new DLC. Remember to like, comment down below anything that you wanted to tell me, any suggestions you may have that I should do or like me to do, because you see I still got a lot of stuff I need to do. Well, not a lot of stuff, it's just tedious stuff here and there. But I could definitely do that stuff on the stream if you want me to. But until then, deuces.